Hello and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 115. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the man behind our reviews, Gary. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
What's
Let's
what's
go
the
with
matter?
good.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter.
I'm, and then you stopped. What's the matter? Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, baby.
I just feel like YouTube's trying to take all my money, and I
YouTube's
just
taking all the
all the-
money. Yeah. All jokes aside, YouTube has absolutely dicked everyone. We'll get into that, I'm sure, later on. But apart from YouTube dicking us and taking all the monies, how are you personally?
Me personally, I'm fantastic. I'm
Oh,
always
okay.
good, Fix. You know I'm always good, right?
That's true. You are. I'm waiting for the day you just come on and you're like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I'm sick of
You
you
know
keep
what?
threatening to sack me for other people.
Fuck you. Fuck all those guys.
And
No,
fuck everything.
fuck
Yeah,
it all. And I'll just flip over my shelves in the background or something.
yeah. I hear that. I hear you. You're back. You flipped the camera again, so you're back to normal now.
It does it like on YouTube on like Google Hangouts, just does it automatically. So like I don't know why I didn't do it that last time.
I'm so confused. It
So am
confuses
I.
me so much. Yeah. Well, it's been an interesting week, to say the least. Starting off since the last time we spoke. So obviously, again, people know about the My Xbox and Me video that the everyone put together, and obviously that was fantastic. Sorry, let me get into the rigmarole real quick.
Yeah.
This is My Xbox and Me, weekly Xbox podcast, comes out every Friday on youtube.com/My Xbox and Me and on SoundCloud providers, on podcast providers such as SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play. If you want the show early, head over to patreon.com/MC Fixer. You can get the audio version for $3. You can get the video version for $4. Right now, there is no joke when I say about like and the Patreon supporters. This isn't a joke anymore. Like it wasn't a joke beforehand, but obviously YouTube has now cut revenue for small creators like myself and Gary,
Yay.
and myself and Gary as a joint entity on My Xbox and Me. So we seriously need people's support on Patreon. It's not even a like a ha 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 that's funny type thing. I saw this coming before the curve, obviously, a while ago when I started seeing like ad numbers and like I've got a video of the Resident Evil Revelations 2 Let's Play video me and Haley put up, did like 26,000 views. And
Holy shit.
oh yeah, and then like we made like no money from it. I'm like, something's not quite adding up here. I remember people laughing at me when I launched the Patreon. I remember people dissing me when I launched the Patreon. Now everyone's running to Patreon. So I would really appreciate your support on Patreon right now. People get there's one person who gets really angry when I say it, but it's the truth. You literally keep the lights on this podcast, on all the shows that I do on here, on YouTube and on Twitch. So thank you for that. Anyway, get back into it. Yeah, so I emailed Greg Miller, all right? And I said, Greg, something amazing happened. The My Xbox and Me community and the Kind of Funny community have come together. Yada, yada, yada. I put the email out there, hear nothing back. A couple weeks go by. Then my Twitter just blows up. And so Greg retweets the video saying how he was crying in the airport. Then AC Bongos gets after the tweet. So then he tweets about it, and then my Twitter blows up again. And then Dan Only tweets at Betty Central, who's the host over at the Xbox One UK YouTube channel, and he follows me. And life has just gone a little bit crazy as of late.
You're a big deal now.
That's not.
I'm surprised I'm still here, to be honest.
I did tell you, AC Bongos, as soon as he gets in there, you're replaced. No, all jokes aside.
Story of my life.
As I keep saying, I have never sacked anybody. All right. Everyone's always left me. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you to leave. All right. I'm just waiting. But yeah, all jokes aside, thank you anyone who might be listening to this show for the first time, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on SoundCloud or wherever. Yeah, just thank you so much for the support. I've got like a ridiculous amount of new followers on Twitter. The YouTube channel was up like 60 plus subscribers, and things are just crazy. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you very much for watching the show, and yeah, everything else. That's what I've been up to, Gary. Life has just took a bit it's been a bit crazy.
Huh. It does sound a bit crazy, but you know what? You've earned it. All right. End of the day, you'll keep making that face and keep saying really, and you'll keep saying I don't know, but yeah, and yeah. So fuck up and just accept the compliment.
All right. I don't take compliments well. I'll be honest. It's just whatever. All right, let's just move on anyway. Let's jump into what's been in our box. What have you been playing this week, Gary? What's been in the box?
I'm starting to turn into you, I think, because pretty much PUBG.
Pretty much PUBG.
A couple of games to review. I'll talk about those next week. But PUBG, like even those games, I've played PUBG way more. I'm up to 5th solos now.
That's your highest, is 5th.
That's my highest. Yeah, I know you've won like 100,000 chicken dinners.
Shut up! I've not won 100,000. You're such a douche.
I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to see the true colors come out now. You're a douche.
Well, they've always been there. I'm more comfortable now, so I talk more.
I'm the same as you. I've been playing PUBG. Obviously, I've not won this week actually. I don't believe this week. It's only like 3 days in. It's only been 3 days in. I gotta be honest. But yeah, I'm still playing like 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours at night, like during the live streams.
I open my Twitch app up, and it's literally MC Fixer PUBG with followers, or PUBG and Xbox One X. It's just like, he's killing that PUBG.
I am. I played a couple with some people. I've been playing with Moody. I played with Dan. We gotta get Dan only a new microphone, man. Jeez Louise.
Even though I noticed it, actually, yeah, big shout out, because I was playing with Dan, Foxes, and Moody. All like took me through my first squad experience, which they carried me. So thank you for that.
So wait. Did you hear Daniel's mic echoing?
It was echoing. Yeah.
Echoing. This is what he likes to do. He likes to blame me for my mic echoing. I'm like, dude, I'm the streamer here. It's not me, and it's not my headphones. It's not my anything. He's like, other people never say that I'm echoing. I was like, other people are more polite than me, Dan. Let's keep it 100. Your mic is echoing. We need to sort that shit out. Back me up.
Yeah, it's on my Twitch stream, so it was echoing.
Yes. All right. Cool. We're good. I can be good now.
It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you.
It doesn't bother you right now, but see, when you're trying to be a professional, like I said to Dan, I'm a professional. Gary, not a professional yet. When Gary's a professional, he will call you out for your mic as well. Guaranteed.
It warms my heart that you would think I was ever going to be professional.
At some point you will, I promise. When you get that affiliation, we've got to get you to 50. Where are we at right now? What's the update?
33.
We can do this. If you've got a Twitch account, go follow Words About Games, God damn it. I ain't got time for this no more.
When I get affiliated, I will do I will be professional on my next stream, and I'll wear a shirt, tie, suit jacket, the lot.
That's too professional. That's too professional. That's too much. Just the my Xbox and me top would do.
No, I'll talk like, all professional, like, and I'll try and put on an accent.
You're always professional. This is what I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said to me, "Oh, so what's the show like now that Joe's gone and obviously Kev's gone and Ross is gone?" And I'm like, way more professional. Gary makes me say words that I don't usually. I'll read a quote or something, and I used to skip over it. Now Gary's like, "Yo, you missed a sentence there. Like, come on." And I'm like, "Damn it! God damn it! I couldn't pronounce the word." But yeah.
Fair enough. Actually, I'll tell you what, when I was playing PUBG, I was actually playing it just before, while I was waiting for us to do this. My mum was watching. It was literally, I was sort of sitting there playing the game, and she was just like, what does it mean when it says the area is restricted, and who are those guys, and why is everything exploding all around you? And that was quite an interesting experience, sort of like explaining it to somebody who doesn't know. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember explaining it to Haley, and she's just been like, "Oh, okay." Like, when I play it with her, she lets me down so much because she's fine. She's absolutely fine. She can play. She knows what to pick up. She knows what she's doing. But we got a chicken dinner the other day with her, and she's just like, "All right, cool, I'm going off now." I'm like, people are dying out there for a chicken dinner, and you were just handed one, and you just don't care. Like, I think she got like 2 kills in that match as well. It's just like, "Oh, I'm done. See you guys later." I'm like, "What do you mean you're done? We just got a win." She's like, I don't care. I'm like, "Oh, okay, fair enough, Haley. I can't force you to care, but I wish you did care a little bit more than you do right now."
Like I said last week, I just want one. Just one.
If you play with me, I'll get one.
Well, yeah, probably, but I'll always have it in the back of my head that you carried me into a chicken dinner. I kind of just want to do it in solos just once.
Oh, yeah, I can't help you with a solo. But if you play with me, you'll get better than you'll get a solo, and it'll all be because of me.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I don't take compliments well, but I can inflate my own ego. Plenty.
Yeah, you're very humble. Yeah.
I'm super humble. Super humble. No jokes aside, I'm super humble. Apart from PUBG, is there anything else you've been playing at all?
No, it's kind of like I'm kind of like looking forward. So there's a Monster Hunter beta this weekend. There's a Sea of Thieves beta next week. There's a Metal Gear Survive beta this weekend. So I'm kind of like looking forward to playing like all these betas and stuff and checking out some games then. But just PUBG at the minute.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I have set myself a new target, a new goal for 2018.
Oh.
I am going to try and 1000G every single Resident Evil game on the Xbox One.
What does that look like? Like, what kind of achievements are we looking at?
The hardest ones for me will be the speedrunning ones.
Yeah.
Because I think you've got to complete Resident Evil 1 in 4 hours, Resident Evil 0 in 4 hours. Those ones are the hardest ones. But I did watch Games Done Quickly the other day.
I've been watching some of that, yeah.
I watched the Resident Evil 7 speedrun of Madhouse on Madhouse. He completed it in 1 hour and 57 seconds.
Yeah.
And, 1 hour and 57 minutes. I apologize. On Madhouse, he only got hit like 22 times. And I mean, he died once. And I was like, oh, I could do this. I swear. He made it look so easy. He made it look so easy, and I was like, I can do this. I don't know if I can do it, but I
was watching a few of those AGDQ streams like this. They're insane.
Yeah. He was like explaining it as he was going, and like there was a part where he was like, "Oh, it's serious time," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" It's like that means when like I think the guy is like quiet in the room and no one talk, and I was just like, "What? This is all crazy." It's amazing. So I had a lot of good time watching that. Mad, just crazy. So yeah, Resident Evil 5 I've started with because that's like the easiest one. So I'm going for all the treasures achievement right now, which it can be done relatively quick, but I still forget if I had a co-op partner to do it with, I could speed through that game even quicker. But because I've got stupid Sheva and I'm just giving her like an unlimited shotgun, I'm just like, just stay out of my way and push B when I have to push B, please. And she just keeps getting in the way. It's annoying. But you know.
Yeah, I remember trying to play that with Game of the AI back in the day. It's not fun. Not fun.
Good. Not good. Should we jump straight into topic of the show if we've got nothing else to talk about?
Let's jump straight into topic of the show.
Fair enough. Topic of the show this week, Gary, is that new Fable game we were talking about last week?
Yeah.
Reportedly in development by none other than Playground Games.
Oh, Microsoft. Shit, I didn't see that.
Microsoft is reportedly reviving the Fable series with a big budget, character-focused action RPG done by Playground Games. The studio behind the Forza Horizon Zeros is said to be developing the new Fable game. Eurogamer reports, hence why we're speaking about this again. Before it was just rumors. You'll hear this right now. Eurogamer reports Microsoft is making a significant investment in Fable through development, development is still in early days. The report states Playground is in the process of hiring staff with 200 people set to be working on the game. Playground has already brought on talent from DICE, Rockstar North, and Ninja Theory. Rumors of Playground working on a non-racing game first surfaced nearly a year ago. Months later, it was reported the new game would be an action open world RPG, which is in line with Eurogamer's description of the new Fable. Microsoft's decision to bring back Fable was reportedly influenced by the success of Horizon Zero Dawn, a single-player action RPG that has sold nearly 3.5 million copies as of June 2017. Gaza.
Fixer.
What do we make of this?
I mean, it's pretty much what we were talking about last week, right? Like,
it was.
But obviously, more confirmed.
More confirmed. What do you make of this? The last comment of like them saying that it's been inspired by Horizon Zero Dawn. Like Horizon Zero Dawn to me is a next level game. Like 100%. That game is ridiculously good. Like not a joke how good that game is.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit surprised to hear them compare it to that because I don't expect it to be that good. Like Horizon Zero Dawn outside of the Xbox world to me is game of the year, bar none.
Fair enough.
For me, personally.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, it was up there for me as well. So
yeah, it was definitely my game of the. If I had to list them, if we're going obviously out of the Xbox world, it would have been Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed, Cuphead. My top three.
Fair enough. I think it was in the top 10 for me. But no, I mean it's a high bar. It's good that they've set the bar obviously so high because that'll drive them towards quality. Hopefully,
yeah.
I mean, like you're saying, I'm not that excited for it. It's like to the level of Horizon Zero Dawn. I think that's smart because obviously you'd be overhyping yourself. But
yeah,
it's a little concerning that if it's true, if they've decided, oh, we need to do Fable because Horizon Zero Dawn was really popular and really successful. It is a little concerning that they're chasing trends as opposed to just doing their own thing.
Being the trendsetter. Yeah, exactly. I'm super happy and super excited to go back into the Fable world. I enjoyed 2, I enjoyed 3, and I've never actually played number 1. It's something I'm going to actually stream with news you'll hear about a little bit later. Tease for the show. World exclusive. No. So for me, I can't wait to go back into that world. I love like buying properties and buying businesses and making money from that and just all different stuff in Fable. Obviously, the story was never something that really got me though. I wasn't playing that game for story per se. Hopefully there's something that Playground can definitely like work on and actually get me to care about in the world to story.
I mean, it's in the report, isn't it? It's like going to be character driven, whereas Fable kind of wasn't really anything driven. It was just kind of world driven.
World driven, yeah. I agree with you.
I mean, don't mistake my being like that slight concern for me not being interested. Like, I love Fable 2. I like Fable 1. I wasn't as big a fan of Fable 3. But like, I'm ready for a new Fable game for sure.
Yeah. Cool. I'd love to hear what you guys think about all these rumors and stuff. We got no emails coming in, which I'm super upset about.
Oh man, but I don't get to jump into Fix a Sack this week. Come on, guys. I love jumping into Fix a Sack.
No Fix a Sack because people let us down. My Xbox and Me podcast at gmail.com. I'd love to hear people's thoughts on obviously a new Fable game done by Playground. I'd love to hear about thoughts on the correlation working on Project Dark. Perfect Dark, that's the one. Sorry, not Project Dark. Jeez Louise, It's been a long day. I'd love to hear what people actually think on all these subjects and whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just sort of running.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much, isn't there? Like Xbox has been like going crazy the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been weird to actually have things to talk about in the Xbox world. Just like, something to talk about there, something to talk about there, something to talk. I'm like, oh god, there's too much to do, too much work.
You know, when you're cutting news stories out of the podcast, that's when you're having a good week.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of good things, let's hear from our ad this week, and it's from your boy Mike Lynch, and he says, "Hey, the My Xbox and Me community. Hope you're all having a fabulous 2018. I wanted to tell you all that my goal this year is to hit 50 Twitch followers. Please, please, please go over to twitch.tv/Mike Lynch and follow me. It would mean so much to me, and it would even mean more if you did it while I'm live because that's a cool gift pop-up. That's it for me. Have a great 2018. Thank you, Mike, so much for the sponsorship, obviously, for this show. Everyone's on that Twitch grind. I love it. Good
luck. Good luck with the 50 followers, Mike. I'm already following you. Otherwise, I would follow you while you were live. But yeah, I'm already there.
Me too. I'm already following too. But if you're not following Mike, go follow him, Mike Lynch, on twitch.tv/MCFixer. Everyone's getting that affiliation, so let's support each other, please. Positivity and support is all this community needs. Should we jump into the news?
Let's jump directly into the news.
Let me know if we reported on this last week or not.
We didn't.
We didn't, right?
Definitely not.
Cool. PUBG becomes Xbox One X sensation, surpassing 3 million players in a month. In 1 month, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, you might have heard of it, has amassed 3 million players on the Xbox One. This doesn't equate exactly to sales, as many of you pointed out. My apologies. As multiple accounts can access a game on Xbox One X. PUBG raced to 1 million players in 48 hours on the Xbox One. So it is now surpassed 3 million players. What do you make of that then, Gary?
It's happening again. I remember this being the news story to end all news stories last year when we were doing the podcast about the PC version. It was just like, it's past 5 million, it's past 7 million, it's past 20 million, and it's just like, it never stops.
How many does it sell before it comes out of the exclusive deal with Xbox? How many do you reckon we get to?
Oh God, I'm going to plant my flag in 10 million.
10 million.
Yeah,
there's only like 30. We don't know the exact numbers, but like last report was like 30 plus million Xbox Ones out there. Probably more than that now because of the holiday sales and stuff like that. But 10 million. That's a sharp. That's a sharp.
Spent a lot of last year underestimating this game on PC, so I've learnt my lesson.
So okay, but you underestimated it last year on PC. Obviously, PC has a bigger player base. PC people own consoles as well. They're not going to pick it up both and play the. Still, I agree with this. The less stellar version of PUBG. So, do you think maybe that will hold it back a little bit?
A little bit, but at the same time, it's the only place you can get it if you're a console gamer.
True.
So if you don't want to play on PC, and obviously there's a lot of people that don't,
yeah,
I honestly believe this is going to drive Xbox sales.
Well, I think it already has.
Yeah,
definitely. I'm super happy. Obviously, like the report says, this doesn't equate to sales. I know there were a ton of codes given away by enthusiasts and influencers and stuff like that on Twitter. And obviously, I know they were just trying to get this out to people. Like you can multiple accounts and stuff like that. I don't think it's going to hit 10. I reckon 3 million in a month. Jesus, that's a lot. 3 million in a month. Cuphead only sold 2 million that we know to date on Xbox and PC. It's 3 million in a month.
It's big, man.
For a game preview game.
Yup. Still got the official launch to go, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that will be exclusive to the Xbox.
I think they'll do what they did between PC and Xbox. I think once it gets close to the end of development on the Xbox, because PlayStation's a different platform, right? And you know, you probably have to design the game in a few small different ways. So, like, and there's no early access type program on PlayStation 4. So when they release on PlayStation 4, it has to be finished.
Yeah,
unless you know a shitty indie game like Life of Black Tiger, apparently.
Of course.
but no. So I think I don't like. It'll either be just towards the end of Xbox One development, you'll get the PS4 announcement, or you'll get the PS4 release. One of two.
Fair enough.
I think there's a while yet.
Yeah, me too. I think we're only a month in. I reckon you could definitely have maybe a year exclusivity. Maybe it could take a year for it to come to be fully featured and done with a new map as well. Because I know they're working on a new map for PC as well. I think it will launch with 2 maps. The official full version will be the map that we've got on PC currently, and
the desert map. Yeah,
the desert map that I don't like that much. Honestly, there's no cover anywhere, so you're just getting shot all the time. But yeah, you won't like it. You won't love it. I'll be honest with you.
I don't like that. No, I like being indoors.
Yeah, you can still be indoors, but it's not as nice as the first map. I'll be honest. Do you want to take this next one, or do you want me to go?
I can definitely say I've got it open on my phone. So
cool.
What do we got? Forza Horizon 3's Xbox One X update is a true showcase for console 4K. And this reads, Forza Horizon 3 gets an enhanced Xbox One X patch this week, adding a 4K presentation plus other extras to an already visually arresting title. Developer Playground Games has justifiable confidence in this update, to the point that we were invited to its Leamington Spa office for a rundown of the benefits and handed footage ahead of time. Is that Digital Foundry, yeah?
It is. Yeah. I was just about to say that.
This X patch won't satisfy those looking for a 60 FPS version of the game. The lock remains at 30 FPS, but what it does bring to the table in terms of 4K support does impress. Do you want me to go into the technical details?
No, sometimes I put them there just in case I want to go through the notes and pretend I'm smart, because I'm not actually that smart. But this is true 4K.
It's full 4K, no checkerboarding.
This is no checkerboarding, no nothing like that, which is super impressive. But considering this is what they were promising, Xbox can only do what Xbox can do at the end of the day. What happens with third parties is another thing. But to have this game running at true 4K, pretty impressive. Pretty 100% impressive.
For a machine that costs £450, like, it costs a lot of money to build a PC that can run 4K games.
Yes.
And the Xbox One X is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's got a game that wasn't released that long ago. It was only like just over a year ago. Forza Horizon 3 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And now it can do 4K. And that game already looked great in full HD. So
yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all. I really wasn't. But
I guess that's why they were showing it off so heavily at E3 when they were doing the One X reveal.
Yeah, in the enhancements. I'm loving my Xbox One X. I don't really talk about it too much. I feel weird about it, Gary. Do you know it's weird? It's one of those weird ones because I don't like bragging about things ever. Like,
really?
Okay. No. What I mean by that is I don't like brag. I like bragging about me and like pretending. I'm actually soft in the middle. I'm like I don't know, something to stop in the middle. Help me out here. I need to.
A donut.
I'm like a donut. I'm sugary and nice and rough on the outside, but when you get to that center, I'm pretty gooey and chocolatey. That was the best I could do. I'm sorry. I prefer chocolate. Come on, don't be. And if you're one of these people who are a custard person, get the hell out of here. We're not messing with you.
Cold custard and donuts is just
no. But the point I'm trying to make is I don't like bragging about having things. Like I never even took a picture of my PC and put it up because I just didn't want to be that guy. And I'm the same with the X, but I'm like, yeah, it's really good and I really like it. Thank you everyone for buying it for me. I really appreciate it. And I feel weird.
On behalf of everybody else, you are welcome.
But yeah, I'm super loving it.
That's what you should be doing.
I know. I'm trying. I super love it. It runs PUBG so much better. Obviously, I still get crashes, but I don't get like hard crashes very often now. I get like soft crashes where it just drops me back to the dashboard and stuff. It's interesting. But I'm loving it. It makes games look so much better and run so much smoother, and load times are so much quicker. And it's so amazing. I love it. Thank you for letting me have that moment.
All the moments you want, Fix.
Thank you. Next piece of news comes from Foxnet. Foxnet Games has acquired Cold Iron Studios, and the studio is gearing up for development on a new title set in the Alien cinematic universe. According to Foxnet announcement, the game will be a shooter, no shit Sherlock, for PC and specified consoles. Both Xbox and PlayStation, surely. This is not going to be timed down as an exclusive, I wouldn't have thought. Cold Iron Studios is led by CEO Craig
Zinkovich,
CTO Sharon. These are some big names, boys. Thank you. And creative director Matt Hyson. The development team includes industry veterans who have worked on various high-profile titles, including Bioshock Infinite, Metroid Prime 3, Neverwinter, which I actually quite enjoyed what I played in Neverwinter, and City of Heroes. And the quote we got here: "We are thrilled about the opportunity to explore an amazing and rich universe." Gary, hit me with the name.
Zinkovich.
Said. Thank you. Our background in building online worlds and taking established franchises to the next level in interactive entertainment is a precious feat with our product roadmap ahead. We cannot wait to share more information soon. So we will be getting a new Alien game soon. It's been a while since we've got an Alien game, to be fair.
Indeed.
Which was
Alien Isolation 2, though, which is a shame.
I heard such bad things about that.
Really?
Yeah, like I didn't. I played it in VR one time and didn't really enjoy it. What I played, and I'm a survival horror guy. And a lot of people it's like survival horror-ish. And then I watched some gameplay footage and I was like, this doesn't seem fun at all.
I enjoyed it. It goes on a bit too long for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I loved Alien Isolation. I know a few people that did. I didn't know anyone actually disliked it. I've never met anyone that disliked it. So.
We can't all be like that, Mr. Moody. Oh, Mr. Moody, I see you in chat, who loves everything Alien because he's a weirdo.
Yeah, that's a bit far. I'll get you Alien and I'll get you Aliens. And I'll get you a couple of the games, but not everything.
You know what I mean. I'm being a bit loose with my tongue there on everything, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me take the next one and you can take the one after that. Microsoft reportedly working on a new Xbox Elite controller. Nah, there are photos out there. I got this story from The Verge. If you're not on Reddit, you can go to The Verge and check this out. Microsoft is reportedly working on a new of the iteration of the Xbox Elite controller. Images are surfaced on Reddit as well as a Chinese site. How would you say that?
Baidu
via The Verge, potentially showing an early version of an update to the fan favorite controller. According to an anonymous user, the controller will boost a number of improvements, including built-in rechargeable batteries, a USB-C port, Bluetooth, and 3 levels of hair trigger locks, a free profile switch, and longer key travel for paddles. Gary, what did you make of this? Do you have an Xbox One Elite control?
I had, I had one. I was only ever really playing it for one game.
Oh, okay.
So I sold it on. It was really good. I really enjoyed the controller. I was never using it.
Fair enough.
The fact that it's got rechargeable batteries, it's about fucking time some Xbox controller has like built-in rechargeable batteries.
Yeah.
The other stuff sounds really cool. The extra lock for the hair triggers. The 3 programmable, what the hell were they called? Profiles.
The profiles, yeah.
Yeah, but again, I only ever really used one because I was only playing one game.
Yeah. For me personally, the important things here is the rechargeable batteries, obviously, and the Bluetooth. Because I'm so close to buying a Bluetooth adapter, so I can just use my controller without having to wire it in. But I don't know. I really want one. I've wanted an Elite controller for so long, but they're just so expensive. I'm hoping this comes out at the same price as what the first one came out at, which was $150, which works out about £130.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the 2.0 version will be about the same price and not more expensive. In all honesty,
you would think so, right? Wouldn't you?
You
would think it would be more expensive.
That's what I would have thought, but who knows?
I mean, these changes do make me interested in picking another one up. Like, especially considering now I do this and I play more games on Xbox.
As I say, you now use your Xbox a hell of a lot more as well, so I suppose it would make even more sense to have it now. Yeah, I'm super. If this is true, which it looks as if it is, the images that I'm seeing on the Verge website and stuff like that, it does look real. Again, we've been fooled before with 3D printed things and stuff. This is take it as a rumor and speculation, but I'd love to know. You can take this next one.
Oh, thanks. Monster Hunter World Day 1 patch adds Poogies, gallery mode, and online play. No idea what Poogies are, but they must be pretty good.
I'm guessing they're something important, definitely.
Monster Hunter World is set to receive a Day 1 patch, which adds a few new features, most notably the arrival of series staple Poogies.
Okay. You've never played Monster Hunter before, right?
No.
Me either, so I haven't got a clue what Poogies are.
No idea. This is my first one. Or will be.
Same. All right, sorry, carry on.
The adorable little pet pigs initially seemed to be absent from the game, but after we mentioned it on a list of 47 ways Monster Hunter World mixes up the series formula, Capcom calmed our spirits by informing us that Poogies would appear in the game in some form, and now we know they'll be arriving on launch day.
So, I don't know if I added the story in, but there's also going to be a Day 1 patch that adds online features as well.
It's in the headline, but it's not in the
yeah, I might have accidentally copied it out wrong. Just for people to import, if you want to have online play, you're going to need to do the Day 1 patch, which I assume anyone listening to this has already got an internet connection and stuff, so we should be fine there. But just a word of warning in that regard. How excited are you for Monster Hunter?
Pretty excited. It was in my list of 16 most anticipated games of the year. What I played at EGX, even though it was quite brief, and what I've seen, especially when they did that big gameplay reveal just after E3 last year, I was really interested in the game itself, in this big world, because you're not necessarily just running up to a big monster and slashing at its ankles when you're fighting. It's more tactical, it's more thoughtful. Yeah, and that, or at least it looks like it. So I'm really interested to dig in. I'm going to try the beta out this weekend, and then I'll talk about it next week. So
yeah, I'll be. The beta is it on every platform? Or is it only on PlayStation still?
It is just on PlayStation this weekend.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually log on the PlayStation and try it out so I can talk about it as well with you, because I've not played it at all. Just so I know what it is I'm getting into. I'm gonna play it, and I've been in need for a new game for a while now, and I'm super happy that it's gonna be this game. Honestly, the one thing that does concern me a little bit is I'm hearing like veterans of the series are like getting ready to help newbies and stuff, which is awesome in one regard, but in another regard, it's like, am I actually gonna need veterans' help to get through this game? Like, I'm a little bit concerned in a way.
Well, from what I saw in the EGX demo when I was playing it, there was 3 different tiers of difficulty. It wasn't necessarily that when you go into the game you pick easy, normal, or hard. What you do is different hunts have different difficulties of like easy, normal, or hard. It's like stars, I think. So you can cut your teeth doing the easiest hunts and then sort of move up through the difficulties as you go on. At least that's the way it looked in the demo.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to trying out a genre that's been around for a long, long time, but a genre I've never been interested in. And this one does look kind of cool. So, and obviously it's got online multiplayer, so I'm in.
Yeah, online multiplayer, right? Photo mode.
Yeah. Oh, photo mode. Of course I'm in. Yeah. Let's talk about one of my favorite games of last year. It's weird to say that, I've got to be honest. Ubisoft has announced the release date for the Assassin's Creed Origins upcoming DLC packs. Ubisoft has laid out its full timetable of the expansions for Assassin's Creed Origins, which is due to launch in over the next months. First up is The Hidden Ones, a 10 years later story epilogue to Origins' main campaign. Set in a new region, the Roman occupied Sina. It's right.
Nice.
See what I mean? How? Whatever. It arrives next Tuesday, the 21st of January. Next will be the Discovery Tour Originals Educational Living Museum mode, which I personally think is going to be awesome.
I'm really interested in that. Like, really interested.
I was talking to Haley about it, and obviously most people know Haley's a teacher, and I was telling her about this, and I was like, this is like a really cool tool to be able to give to like your kids. So, do you want to know what Egypt was like? Here you go. Walk around. Go just live in this world for a second. What I think would be even better is if there's in VR. If there was a VR way of going around this world.
Oh my god. Better. Yes.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Like, imagine this world in VR. No combat, but you can just walk around, listening on people's conversations, interact with NPCs.
Holy crap. Like, imagine like going into a pyramid. Oh god.
Going into a pyramid, all of it. All of it. That'd be amazing.
Ubisoft, do it now.
The museum will be coming the 20th of February, and finally, the Curse of the Pharaohs, which launches the 6th of March. This expansion is an Egyptian mythological rope featuring undead undead pharaohs and Egyptian beasts. Set in another new region, the Valley of Kings. This DLC will see a big level cap increase, up 10 levels to 55. The Hidden Ones, which was previously announced, will boost only 5 levels to 45. So, more Assassin's Creed coming. I don't actually have the season pass yet.
You getting it?
I think I might.
Good stuff.
Well, for me personally, I would love to see the 10-year epilogue story to finish off that story of that world. If we're not going to get more of those characters, I think we will. By the way it ends, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think this is the end of the story
of Bayak. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the hell's going on, and I want the other pieces, the Curse of the Pharaohs. I want new regions and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I might wait for it to go on sale and then pick it up. But I definitely think I might pick it up at some point.
Cool. I probably won't have time to actually get into it myself, so I'll look forward to watching you stream it.
Being the reviewer of this company, you have no time. You got no time at all. Get back to work, Gary. You're fired.
I'm sorry. I'm only reviewing 2 games at the minute.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Fuck.
I'll take this one. You can take the next one. 8 new titles coming to the Xbox Game Pass on the 1st of February. Tell me what you think of these ones then, Gary. Darksiders 2.
Yes, good game.
Fable Anniversaries.
Yes, that's the first one, right?
Yes, but in the anniversary of the new one. So hence why I said that I'm going to be streaming them because I've never played it before. It's going to be in Game Pass. Halo Wars 2.
That's quick.
We're going to get to it. Letter Quest, Grim Reaper's Journey Remastered. NBA 2K17. Rhyme. Riptide Renegade. WWE 2K17. And Bayonetta. Now.
Bayonetta. Woo. Sorry. How to do it.
No, you're fine. This has been an awesome update to Game Pass, in my opinion. Darksiders 2, I have no opinion on. I never played the first one. Fable Anniversaries, I've heard such good things about, and it being backwards compatible, I am super looking forward to. But the big one I want to talk about is Halo Wars 2. That game only come out last year, and already in Game Pass.
I don't imagine it sold well. There was never really any hype surrounding the game when it came out, and no one was really talking about it after it came out.
Dano, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. I tell you, he's coming for you. I agree with you, though. It was sort of like, it was announced and people were like, oh, cool. And then it came out and everyone was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Obviously, Halo's got its hardcore fan base. And I'm sure people who play the game actually say it's quite good. I know Creative Assembly did a great job bringing it over, obviously, to controller and stuff. But it never really lit the world on fire like the first game did. I think the first game was like one of those, oh my god, you must play this. And the second game was, it's more of Halo Wars.
Yeah. Halo Wars was like the first one was like, oh my god, it's Halo, but it's not a first-person shooter.
Yeah. Hence why I always thought we might get Gears Wars. Gears of Wars. That works. Which I'd actually play the hell out of that. More than obviously I would Halo Wars, but yeah. But it's gone into Game Pass really quickly, I think, which tells me that they actually want this to be successful. They want this to be the Netflix of games type situation, which we spoke about before. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Obviously, WWE 2K17. I boycotted WWE 2K17 because 16 was poor. I boycotted NBA 2K17 due to NBA 16 being okay. And now I get to play both of those games now. Yes, they're out of date and they're out of date sports games, but I only want the story modes anyway, so perfect.
Still work, so.
Yeah, and I've never played Bayonetta, so maybe I finally give this a chance before the new one comes out on the Switch.
I know it's niche, and I know like it's not a like massive thing. I just love Bayonetta so much.
Fair enough. You want to take this next one?
Can do. Pick my phone up. Remedy says the traditional AAA single-player experience is really expensive to make. Costs went up 10 times. Remedy Entertainment is moving away from the traditional AAA single-player experience, though they've vowed to retain their trademark focus on storytelling. Their game, codenamed P7 and published by 505 Games, will have cooperative multiplayer elements to try and enhance replayability.
Boom.
Remedy Entertainment's head of communications, Thomas Poor, revealed a bit more on this shift in an interview published today on GameIndustry.biz. Quote, the reality is the traditional AAA single-player experience is just really expensive to make. The expectation level from gamers is really high in terms of how long the game is, what sort of features it has, how good the production values are. All those things are very expensive to do, and if you go back 10 years, you could still say the console market is roughly the same size. In the end, the audience you're selling to is relatively the same size, but the cost of making the game is tenfold these days, so that's an obvious problem. The same size as 10 years ago.
I think it's the same size. What he means is that people who are playing traditional single player games, who are wanting that experience, because obviously a lot of those people would have moved over to the games of service type games, in all honesty, which I do agree with him. I'm sure we've lost lots of people to game of service. Destiny, The Division, PUBG. I used to play way more single player games. We spoke about it. Both of us spoke about it on last week's episode, to be fair, which was we got trapped in those type of games this year and the year before that, really, where it was like we missed out on a ton of single player indie games that we would have played beforehand. So I'm sure this definitely affects companies just like Remedy as well. The thing that just breaks my heart with this is Remedy going to be having a cooperative multiplayer elements in their games. This is the company that did Alan Wake. This is the company that did Quantum Break. To me, both of those games were amazing. amazing games. Quantum Break, less amazing than Alan Wake, but still a good game, a great experience. Something unique, something out of the ordinary, something, obviously, Max Payne. We're not going to get that because I've got a bad feeling, obviously, with 505 Publishing, which are the people that do Payday, I believe.
Did we not just talk about 505 like 20 minutes ago?
No, we haven't. I just really want Remedy to still be focused on single player amazing experiences, and I don't know if they're gonna have that same kick to it like they once had.
I just worry that they're gonna shoot and miss.
Yeah,
when they make something that's multiplayer.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. It does. It upsets me. It does upset me. But I suppose I just have to get over it.
It's not Alan Wake 2. Like, what the fuck, man? Where's Alan Wake 2?
Microsoft didn't throw the money. Microsoft didn't throw the money, I'm sure that's all that could Microsoft. Be. That's got to be the only thing, right? Surely. They're just like, okay, Microsoft, or it was a discussion of, we want to make Alan Wake 2, we need this much money. Microsoft going, we'll give you this much money, and then them saying, no, that's not enough money. Again, they're talking about money right now. So that's the only thing I can think of. And people want Alan Wake 2. I want it. You want it. I'm sure there's people in this audience that want it. And we're just not going to get it. And that upsets me. That
makes
upsets
me sad.
Me. Especially with them moving away from like partnering with like Microsoft. Like, no matter what game they work on next, for me, they are the way that Insomniac is PlayStation to me. They're not, but they feel like they are. And Remedy's the same way. So I'm sure it was the same thing with PlayStation fans when Insomniac made Sunset for Xbox. This is how it feels for me when they're going to go multi-platform with this next game. And I'm like, no, your Xboxes, please.
I mean, at least PS7 is still going to be on Xbox. So.
Yeah, true. Games with Gold this month, Gary. You can get The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2. Sorry, that's free. January 1st. How the hell did this game get free? 2 sequels. How? From January 1st to January 31st. Zombie from January 16th to February 15th. And then Army of 2 from January 16th to January 31st. Make sure you download these games. You paid for them, god damn it. Do it now. Do it right now. Do it now. This is where we will jump into Fixer's Sack. If you want to email in, you head over to Patreon. You head over to my Xbox and Me podcast at gmail.com. This week, Gary, we have no emails.
No.
So the audience doesn't like us. They don't care about us. They don't want to hear from us. So
here's me thinking we had our best episode ever last week. And
tell me about it. Last week's episode was off the chain, by the way. I did tell you after. I was like, Joe, that was your best episode. That was your best episode. This was okay.
He'll do.
Yeah, so let's just plug and get ourselves out of it, Gary. Can't extend the show that there's nothing else more to talk about. So what you got to plug this week, my friend?
If you guys out there, you could just go over to youtube.com/wordsaboutgamesuk. My Game of the Year stuff's out now. If you could just watch it for like 4,000 hours in the next 30 days, that would be sweet. I'd love that.
It's funny you say that. I've had people say to me, all right, cool. Like, shout out to the people that have been reaching out, like, who are super concerned about the whole YouTube stuff. And I've had people say to me, all right, what I've done is I've put your playlists on and I've just got all your videos playing through and I'm leaving my computer on for you. And I'm like, that's amazing. Thank you. But that doesn't help in the long run, in all honesty. Like, I'm sure that will help me right now. And I appreciate I'm not being ungrateful or anything. But you realize that if you've got an ad blocker, I still make no money from those ads. Hence why we need Patreon. If you are just doing it for that, YouTube are going to realize when you don't do that next month and I get unpartnered. Like, this is not just a 1 month and done thing. This is going to be a regular occurrence now. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens. Yep, yay. The wild, wild west of the internet content creation. Again, go and support your local content creator, even if it's not me or Gary. If they've got a Patreon, go support it. If they've got a Twitch channel, go support it. If they've got, I don't know what else people use nowadays, but I'm sure there's other platforms out there where people use, like, I don't know.
Sub on Twitch.
Yeah, but whatever. But even I'm saying outside of those ecosystems, if you've got Twitch Prime, you have Amazon Prime, you've got a free sub you can do every 30 days. Go and give that to somebody. I don't care if it's me. I really couldn't give two craps. But there are content creators out there like us who need your support now more than ever. I said this at the end of the last episode of Lunchtime with Fix, which is, if you want to carry on seeing my Xbox and me, if you want to carry on seeing Lunchtime with Fix, if you want to see live streams every day, if you want to see whatever it may be, me personally, I can only speak on my behalf, Fix in the Mix, any of it, you have to go to Patreon and support it now. Because there is no money coming from anywhere else. And the money we was making from there anyway is so tiny, I'm talking cents, not dollars, cents, that it wasn't keeping the lights on anyway. It is the Patreon supporters that keep the lights on. If you enjoy this content, please go support it, because it won't be there soon if we don't get enough support. That's just how it is at the end of the day. You can plug now, Gary, sorry.
Well, I mean, I did, didn't I? But I'll also plug your Patreon, purely for the fact that I want more Fix at the Mix, guys. I need more Fix at the Mix. Give me more Fix at the Mix.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Give money for Fix at the Mix.
We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. I'm going to plug my Twitch channel right now and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/mcfixer. We are trying to get watch time. We are trying to get subs up. We are trying to do all that stuff. Same for Twitch, twitch.tv/mcfixer. And most importantly, this channel right here. This channel is probably the one that hurts the most, in all honesty, with all this, because it's something we've just started. So it was like, haha, got ya. You need 1,000 subs. It's like, but we only just passed 130. Yeah. Like
we just got 100.
100, yeah.
Like, 1,000.
Yeah, now we need 1,000. So if you subscribe here, youtube.com/myxboxandme, I'd really appreciate it. I really would. Gary, until next time, I will love you, leave you, and I will think about you in my dreams.
Holy shit.